Hello, YouTube, and welcome to today's episode of Solo Queue to Grand Masters Ranked Joust. Today, we are against an Afro team comp, a toxic Aphrodite team comp. Now, do we hate that or what? So, we picked Morgan Hachi. We will be banning Kabrakan. We did get first pick this game, surprisingly, so the pressure's on to win. I will be trying to ban out characters that will put a lot of pressure onto our backline. Here are the bans in case you guys are interested. Gilgamesh, Afro, and what? Ganesh. Ganesh is kind of annoying. Atlas. I think out of those two, I'd rather not play against Atlas. Because Atlas does more damage more consistently. So we hate him. We also need a Guardian. So kind of awkward that we ended up with the same roles here. It would have been nice for our second pick to actually pick a Guardian here and leave these guys kind of guessing, because they get the next pick, right? So since we both need the same role, they kind of have the advantage in the second ban phase, because they get to ban like stuff that maybe they can like try and keep the best pick that they want online and just grab the strongest Guardian left, but looks like they want a Warrior. So maybe I made a mistake here. Double Warrior Afro does make a lot of sense, so perhaps this was an error, the Atlas ban. Maybe I should have banned a Warrior, but I definitely wasn't going to ban Shock, so I'm not feeling too bad about it. So now our friend has Ganesh open, would be... Ganesh is open, right? Yeah, Ganesh is open would be a good pick. He's got Cerberus is a very, very strong pick here into Aphrodite, and Shock would be really, really good. I think Cerberus is 100% the best pick he could go for here. But we will see what he wants to play. Cerb, Ganesh, Geb would be fine. Charon would be alright. He could even go like Khepri if he really wanted to. Don't really have a great way of slowing down a Khepri. But 100% I would prefer if he went Cerberus. Because he would live forever against Aphrodite and Shock. He would be stealing their heals for days. And his CC would be incredibly annoying. And they'd have to either kiss him or Gilgamesh kick him to comfortably get him out of that. I guess they could Shock ult him too, but I sincerely doubt they would do that. Horus is a fine pick as well. I'm cool with that. A lot of the time, don't even really think about the Horus that much. But he's very good at locking down a singular target and making it really easy for us to burst. As well as he's a very solid defensive pick. And they have really aggressive characters, you know. Double Warrior, they want to get in there and get their hands dirty, you know, really, really tango. And Aphrodite is very good at helping people that do that, or want to do that, do that. Horus, pretty good at being anti that. So, we are in for a game. You're against a Thor, Afro, Sobek earlier. Sheesh. You're playing Morgan Le Fay too, yeah. Thor is pretty annoying to play against as Morgan Le Fay because he's got that long range ability that kind of matches your range. That's not very hard to land, so if they've got good follow-up for it, it can be very painful. So you got to play pretty carefully around the Thors when they be doing that. Okay, we'll be going the Doom Orb build into Divine Ruin, I do believe. We could also go Chronos Pendant Divine and just rush Divine here and have access to cooldowns more often. That's a very solid build that I like. The Divine Rush could be quite clutch against an Afro. But I think I'll go the Doomed Orb build. Yeah, it's doomed. But then again, yeah, I'll do the Chronos Pendant build, because I think I really want to put a lot of pressure on them as often as possible. The Doom Orb Kite is nice, but I'm Morgan Le Fay, who already kites really well, so not actually too worried about it. Embrace the Burning Shroud! So we will go Divine into Chronos Pendant, and then probably not even go any defense at all this game. I guess I could go Breastplate second after Divine if I really wanted to. That would be a fine build, because they picked, you know... The enemy ultimates are down. I can confirm. Grab my blue buff. This is the way I like to play it. The mage just solos the blue and the other two just, you know, hang out. Or whoever wants to take the blue should be there. Okay, really nice pressure out. Let's start this one. Got 2 clones. I've taken minimal damage. Did they get the red? Oh, they did. Okay. Alright, the teammates. They know what's up. They know what's up. Got my abilities. It's up to them to secure it. Good luck, Hachiman. Nice. Don't really want to fight that. I have advantage on the wave here. I'm the first one. And Dragonflight does a lot of damage to minions. Or just a lot of damage overall, honestly. Because it's such a close range ability, so they got to give it something, right? Hachiman's already leaving. I think they're on their blue. Maybe I can get a quick steal. You never know. You never know. Might as well try. Wait for late game, I believe is what he's saying. I'll 100% be doing that. I'll be using the slow so that I can get an advantage on the wave here. And nothing to do right now, unless we want to go poke them at their tower line, so grab my T2. We could have definitely poked them at their tower line if we wanted to, but since Horus wasn't already pathing up there, I decided to screw that. Okay, Divine Ruin. He's our next buy. Maybe not worth to even use that ability on her there. She's just going to heal it. And it would be nice to have that up for this. Hit level 5 off this. Trying to slow him down a little bit. Maybe allow us to close gap. Ooh, he's leveling his Horus 3. I actually don't mind that at all. If he like splits points between his 2 and his 3, I'm pretty happy about that. Oh my god, that was some damage. Well, that is a great start. I love that. The first blood goes my way. We have the pressure, and it feels great. Their wave clear is not that amazing, so it's a bit easier for us to play this one. I think having the King Arthur last game really hurt us in the early, because it allowed them to kind of like match our clear, almost. And the Arthur got really behind early too. Yeah, and that was tough. I'm gonna use my fear here, maybe get my passive proc. Nope. I'm trying to get the passive proc because you get 10 seconds off your ult cooldown when you get the passive proc, right? So, I'm going for the fear. Okay, we got the fear. I'm down to just hang around and defend this red. Got plenty of mana. Ooh, hit the shock with that too. Nice. Okay, stack up the passive some more. We'll be sharding for this. Oh, is he getting gone on? Oh, he is. Oh, this guy's Doom. Oh, baby! Morgan Le Fay. The DPS cannon. Let's pop 2 hit things here. Back off easily. And then this guy might have just killed himself. Okay, we wiggle out of that. Oh. 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 Nice. Do not need to beat that. That was a very ambitious play by him. Silly, silly. A lot of buffs are up. I will back now. Yeah, I'll clear this wave first. Throw this out. And then I don't think it's too greedy to go for the purple here. If I can get this and then just back and get the blue. Works out. But just in case, I'll make sure that this Chester dies so I can make my great escape. Yep, goodbye. Yep, I'll be running all the way back here. And get the Chronos Pennant started up. Grab the Chalice of Healing. Hachiman got the buff, nice. This is really good. We're in such a commanding spot now. Oh, Horus can go get that. I don't want to hold this ult. Stalling for cooldown. Divine procced on him. That was actually so toxic that I just randomly get the divine proc on my 3. I'll take it. Afro has the blue already. So now we're in like the same position as the other team was last game. So we're feeling good about that. Did knock him back. Fortunately. Horse is toast here. Nice. Jeez, he hits hard. Oh, he has Blood Fortune Warriors Axe. Jesus Christ, dude. This guy's getting wacky with it. Oh. I should have done the clone. I did the slow, like a bot. Blue is down. Let's try this. We got the timer. Okay, we got the Chronos Pendant. Get out the base ASAP, because the Chronos Pendant doesn't proc for the first time until you leave the base. And we go. Next up, we can get Shard. We could get Soul Gem. It would be a little spicy for some mobility. Or for some survivability, rather. I think Shard is what I want, though. They will be getting a little bit of defense. This guy has Jotuns. They actually don't have defense right now. That's why we hit so hard. It's coming together. This guy's almost done with his gooseberry stacks. Yeah, he right. He right about that one. Nice fly. Good fly. Very good fly. Divine Ruin. I love Divine Ruin. Embrace the burning shroud. He needs one minion. Just shoot him. Shoot him quick. I didn't get it. Huh. You know, I'm very happy we have a lead, because if we were behind and Hachiman was going this build, it would be kind of doomed. Okay. We just throw him. Keep throwing him. Got a big health advantage. Maybe I find a Gilgamesh around this corner. Nope. Around their blue. Thank you. Oh. I don't really want to chase that, honestly. I want to get these chesters more. A spell most sinister. So I'm getting Omega farmed throughout these engagements. There's a wave there. I'm kind of down for Hachi to get that without us if he wants. And I can grab my blue, so. We're okay with that. Okay, look at the build. Still a full damage Aphrodite. Cloak and Thebes on shock. So my shard is coming online right around when I need it. When he's starting to get some really good stacks on those items. I should be trying to stack up my passive instead of using the clone every time. So that I can get that extra power. Okay. Wiggle out of that. And so this game's going to get slowed down a bit, because now they've got their core items coming online and snacking up. So we could try and, like, force fire. Put a ward down. I'm down to fight them. They're going to get in here, so. We're going to have to fight them. We don't really have much of a choice. But if we can kill this... That is good. That is very good. Now I need to separate from Hachiman. And kill the Afro. It's big. Okay. I'm just going to stay here. Okay. The shock. Went over there. Escaped. Good on ya. We'll be clearing this wave and grab this tower. Very good. Don't think we can get much more than that. Well played by the fellas. They just didn't really have the damage to kill me there, honestly. Now would be a good time to consider buying a 500 pot, but I don't really need it. I'm going to buy Shell this game because I don't really have anything that I really need to Aegis. So Shell will help not only me, but my whole team, so we'll be grabbing that. Soul Reaver next. There's farm coming up. We could 100% invade their blue. That's what I'll be looking for here. Ooh. Can't get her. Got her ult, though. That's a really nice blue invade. Can't really get much else off of it, unfortunately, but what else are we going to do, right? We're kind of just waiting for fire to come back up so we can go there again and make them come out. Next item is the Reaver of Souls. I'm not having much pressure put on me at all. Feeling really nice. Perhaps I should have gone a build like this in the Vulcan game last episode. We're getting a couple of wards here. Especially if the squad isn't going to get some wards, you know. These corners are going to become very important. Runeforge. So Gilgamesh has a lot of damage built. I want to keep our front corner and our back corner warded around fire. Thanks for the follow, Andy's Candy. We can kind of just stand at their Phoenix line for a bit if we want. Don't really need to ult that. Still got a little ways to go before fire spawns. Okay, nice CC. It's poking Afro. I could put a ward up here if I really wanted to. You know, I will. Think of this back now. Now it actually is a good time to buy a 500 pot. Oh, they're going on him. He's gonna have to ride out. Yep. So this is a very pivotal point of the game, or it can be if they can turn this fight. So I'm gonna grab this 500 pot to make sure that we have every advantage possible. But I'm not to be able to try and come back into this one. I can play a little aggressive. They do have 2 blinks, so I do need to be a little careful. I would love to take this red buff, but unfortunately I can't. Okay, so I'll clear, make sure this wave is cleared before we go for that. We got Gilgamesh a little trapped here. He's taking a lot of damage. Okay, he's dead to rights. I think he tried to get a blink out. Yeah. And now they're going back to the wave, which will give us the perfect opening for this Bull Demon. Yeah, he just wanted to blink. And that's fantastic for us. I can grab Soul Reaver here. Grab this guy. And now I'll hit Omega hard, because they got quite a bit of health stacking together now with these builds. 2k, 24. Okay, so I'm not going to have to Gilgamesh that hard with the Soul Reaver. But 2400 is a decent chunk of health for my Soul Reaver to hit. So this shock will be tasty. Very juicy. Okay, I'm coming in here. Nice. And that might just be the game. Because we're going to be able to hit this Titan so much. Oh, they're just going to F6. Okay. Nice plays, fellas. Okay, okay. So the Horus went hard. That was real good. Queue up. Dude, I would love to queue with that Horus, but unfortunately, this is the solo queue series, so I think I'm actually just going to go D&D before he invites me. GG. Alright. Quick overview of that game. It was, okay, plus 26 first. First, let's update this, actually. Plus 26. We're climbing back to where we were. We're getting closer and closer to that Master's rank. that we so desire. Horus setup was nice, real nice. Okay. So that game was kind of like they really want to dive us in the back line with their double warrior comp with the Afro supporting them, right? But we made it very, very difficult for them by having Hachiman, super safe hunter, Morgan, super safe mage with a lot of CC, and Horus, really good defensive character. So especially with like Shock Gilgamesh, that's not the most consistent dive, especially the Shock. So they were just lacking a bit of damage, I would say. Like the Cloak Bluestone isn't doing a whole ton of damage, and the Afro was having a really tough time approaching the fight because I was using most of my abilities on her as she tried to come up. And then Gilgamesh did go damage to try and, bridge that gap of, being able to kill us if they're finally able to get on us. But we were able to play it just a little bit too well in those early fights, get a nice lead going. I think we traded even on buffs in the first rotation, but a few kills kind of changed the course of the next rotations that followed. So we got it going real early, got ahead, and when you're that double backline comp with really good self peel slash safety, and you've got really good frontline peel slash safety, like it's just so hard for them to get back into that because they're from a behind state, especially. It's just very difficult to actually lock down a target. So well played by the fellas, well picked, well drafted. Really happy we got a support main as our bottom elo so that he could round out the team nicely. You see just here from the damage, like crazy numbers of damage from us and very, very minimal from them. Like our Hashimon went Bloodforge Axe into Atalantas and he was able to have that much effect. That's actually criminal. I think if we were behind, he would have had a much tougher time with that. So it's not like that game was impossible for those guys to win, but it 100% rests on getting an early advantage, which they were unable to get. So we ran with the advantage we were able to get with those kills we were able to acquire and kind of ran away with that one. So ended nicely for us and netted a quick little plus 20 road to recovery from last game, the minus 62. But we're climbing back up there, getting closer to that 3K hurdle that we've had a little bit of trouble with as of late. But we'll get there, hopefully. And hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.